ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SOM Live. Corky McCorkle here, alongside the loaded gun, Chad Bartlett, one half of the East Tennessee Tag Team Champions. We are SOM. Come get some. Chad Bartlett, we're just 24 hours away from SOM Fright Night.
And it's been frightening, Corky. Coffins, packages delivered from the cartel, Brian Rivers running wild, Sick Rick, BTSG, all these people. It's a frenzy, and it's starting to creep me out.
You said it, it's been a wild few weeks, and today we're going to be hearing from all the competitors taking part in matches tomorrow at Fright Night, as well as some highlights to let you know what's been going on here the past few weeks. So we're going to get right to it with where we ended the program last week. We're going to take a look at RT3 and Brian Rivers and their feud for the East Tennessee Heavyweight Championship. And the champion of West Virginia, he is the current reigning SOM East Tennessee champion, RT3! Heavyweight champ, and whoa, back body drop. He didn't touch the ceiling there, Spaceman. Oh no! Oh, another big back body drop. That was out. Three. Whoa,
Massive clothesline.
RT3 slams him off the top rope. RT3 got Brian Rivers up, big body slam. The cowbell on his opponent, Austin Henry in there. Now this ought to just be a disqualification. Come on. This is no way to start a wrestling match.
This is a message right here.
Yeah, the referee is calling this thing off. This is just utter brutality. Absolute madness in here. Wait a minute.
This is professional wrestling. You just entered in a man's sport. Now, we can do it right here, right now. You put that title on the line, it doesn't matter. Either one of you right now, you got it. Because I don't care. That's what I get paid to do is fight. And I'll fight you right here, right now. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing here with the real outlaw, Brian Rivers, and his manager, Judas, the Mad Hatter. Brian Rivers, you're going to be challenging RT3 for that East Tennessee title tomorrow night here at SOM Fright Night, and this time it's going to be your match, the bull rope match.
Piss on RT3. RT3, your time's coming, pal. Everybody else, I already ran them over. I'm going to run over you. I've got my truck in high gear. It's in four-wheel drive. I'm going to keep running over you. I'm going to back over you just as Stan Hansen did with the AWA title back in the day. I'm Stan Hansen approved, by the way. And in fact, this right here belonged to Stan Hansen. He sent it here to the SOM Live and said give it to Brian Rivers. He's approved by me, and let him carry on the proud lineage of Texas. RT3, yeah, you hit me with a spear, but guess what? We were one step ahead of you, pal. We're just a little bit smarter. You're not going to have the benefit of pinning my shoulders to the mat. That East Tennessee Championship, one more shot. Give it to me, and I promise you, you will leave 10 pounds lighter, and I will be the new East Tennessee Heavyweight Champion, and it's coming back with me to Texas. You're mine, boy, and you are going to be taken right here. 1, 2, 3, bam!
The fact of the matter is this, boy. You are done for. Count on it.
You heard it, folks, the bull rope match, and it's for the SOM East Tennessee Championship. RT3 defends against this man, Brian Rivers, and it's a bull rope match, and it's all going down tomorrow night right here at SOM Fright Night.
Give it to me now! Where's RT3 at now? Give it to me now! Nice!
Spaceman here for SOM Live. standing here with the East Tennessee heavyweight champion, RT3. Now, you got a big bull rope match with Brian Rivers tomorrow for your championship. Now, we've seen over the past few weeks the violent confrontations you two have had. You got any words ahead of this match?
You know, Spaceman, there's one thing I'm going to do tomorrow night, and that's walk out East Tennessee heavyweight champion. Brian Rivers put me through hell. He's beat me with ropes. He's busted me open. And I'm going to pay him back for all that tomorrow night. Especially when I walk out, still East Tennessee heavyweight champion again. And when I get done with Brian Rivers tomorrow night, I'm pushing him to the back of the line, and I'm moving on to whoever else is at the start of the line to prove why I am the only worthy competitor for the East Tennessee heavyweight championship.
Well, there you have it, folks. A really, really confident sounding RT3 ahead of his match tomorrow night at Fright Night. This is Spaceman Jones for SOM Live. Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked.
We got a match, getting ready to brew. Always that. All I need is cuz oh man. Bring your money with you if you're coming my way. Yeah, I'm in like the first on a Friday. Nigga hustle pay.
Might grab. Current payment feels good to get an iPad. Now my feelings so.
Get it done. And now, handicap match. Corner now. Stop to the rope. Big hip toss. Skull. The threat from Andy Alvarez, was it?
Somebody becomes threatened, it's flight or fight. I don't see, Rick, like I said, this is an example of being made by heavyweight champion.
Rolling leg drop. Looking for a pile driver here. Oh, yeah, he hit it. Oh, no.
Just pick a name out of the hat, because it don't matter. I proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that Draco just didn't have what it took.
Sick Rick, espero que te haya gustado tu regalito que te mandó la tía Alvarez. I hope that you enjoyed your little gift from Auntie Alvarez, because I promise that that is not the last gift you will receive from mi familia. Because if you insult me, you insult my family, my culture, my pride. Where is your pride? 25 plus years and you've done nothing. You want to call yourself a wrestler, but yet you can do nothing for this business. And I promise you, Sick Rick, que la próxima vez que yo y tú entremos en ese cuadrilátero, va a ser tu final. The next time that I can get my hands on you, because you know very damn well that you can't put me down, it will be your final flash.
Spaceman here for SOM Live, standing here with the champ, the SOM heavyweight champ, Sick Rick Matrix, ahead of his scheduled casket match at Fright Night, October the 6th at the School of Morton. Now, in this match, you have to incapacitate Draco for long enough to stuff him in a casket and shut the lid. We've seen you in wars with the BTSG, and we've seen you and Draco go back and forth very violently over the past few episodes of SOM Live. And the people definitely want to know your thoughts about this match.
Well, the thoughts are this. Draco, yeah, you're booked in a dangerous match. That's what you wanted. But what you gotta realize is Sick Rick is the most dangerous athlete going today, and you just happen to knock on the big bad bear's door. Well, you know something? When you wake up a big bad bear, and he's in the middle of eating your porridge, it's not a good situation. It's palm thrusts and gashes across your body that incapacitate you and put you 6 feet under.
in front of 150,000 people of your heritage circling the dirty streets. It's Sick Rick Matrix, and I've been in every dangerous match that there is. The fact is, you tried to take my eye out by blowing that, whatever that was that you blew in my face and incapacitate me and damage my retina. What you're doing is trying to take food off my table, and that ain't cool. Because the last thing I want to eat is something you're mixed in a boiling pot in dirty water. On Friday night, it's Sick Rick and it's Draco. 2 men enter, 1 man leaves, and that 1 man is leaving in a casket, and that's you, pal. That's you. Let's be honest. Well, there you have it, man. Tomorrow night, Friday night, Draco versus Sick Rick. Casket match for the SOM Heavyweight Championship. Y'all make sure y'all keep it locked. This is Spaceman for SOM Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing here with Draco, the #1 contender for the SOM Heavyweight Championship. And he'll be facing the champ, Sick Rick Matrix, tomorrow night in the first ever casket match at SOM Live. Now, Draco, you've been playing some pretty heavy mind games on Sick Rick over the past few weeks. Tell us about it.
Sí, eso es lo que no entiende ese imbécil, que yo puedo entrar en su cabeza. I can get into Sick Rick's sick head. Y nadie más ha podido hacer eso. Nobody else has been able to do that. And you want to challenge me to a casket match? ¿No sabes de dónde vengo, cabrón? You have signed your grave, and you will lie in that casket. And when I shut that coffin down, the only thing you will see is me with your championship belt in my hand. And your life will flash right before your eyes as I close the door and you see your final flash.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Draco, determined to put away Sick Rick, the champ, for good and leave him in the cemetery, buried alive in that casket. Folks, the big title match is coming up tomorrow night right here at the School of Morton Arena, 2085 Chucky Highway, SOM Fright Night. It's going to be something else, and this is going to be a tremendous main event that you do not want to miss, folks.
Look what happened. I don't feel the fear, I feel the habits. Took it to the heavens in the carriage. Ain't no white boys fighting how to do backflips. And I ain't keeping scores. I think it's ordinary, but I'm keeping yours. They say I'm ordinary. They told me never trust a bitch. I told them one fairy. Put the money in the touch, you say extraordinary. You did it.
You see, just like Willie Nelson in 1973, Shotgun Bronson sits around in his underwear, biting on a bullet and pulling out all his hair. You see, I'm the baddest man in professional wrestling up and down the East Coast. You know, I may not have the athletic pedigree of an RT3. I may not have the physique of some, but I'll tell you what I do have, Corky. I have a smart mouth. I'll look across the ring. I'll tell you where your wife or your girlfriend spent the night last night. While the dooley's drowned in despair, you know that #1 with the bullet don't care. We're drinking White Claws and popping bras. We're the reason why husbands stay up late at night and their wives stay up even later. So we don't care about no haters. It don't matter who comes up there for these titles, because they're staying right here around the waist of the real champions, the White Claw Outlaws, your mom's favorite tag team, #1 with the bullet.
I bet you shut your mouth.
and come over here. What do you your cousin made me shut my mouth?
Just so you know. I tell you what, since you guys like to jump people so much, we'll beat you at your own game. How about we have ourselves a Chucky street fight? If you think you can, since you love jumping people so much.
Let's go, huh?
What do you say, Chad Bartlett? You accept on behalf of your team?
If I didn't
I hope you notice like how quickly it was we beat them, because we've done the same thing to you.
All right, folks, I'm standing here with the East Tennessee Tag Team Champions, #1 with a bullet, Bronson Garrett, Chad Bartlett, and the manager Judas, the Mad Hatter. Gentlemen, we're just 24 hours away from the big match, the Chucky Street Fight, going down here at SOM Fright Night tomorrow night.
24 hours away. I don't think that's hardly enough time for the Dooleys to get their stuff together. I guarantee you that. But these boys right here, they've been doing street fights for a long time, and they're going to take care of what they need to take care of tomorrow night. Tell them about it there, Bronson.
The Chucky Street Fight. What's it all about, Bronson Garrett?
Doolies, you got 24 hours to live. 24 hours to kiss your loved ones goodbye. 24 hours before you step face to face with the hottest thing going in the wrestling business right now. And we're not showing up dressed like we are right now. No, we're going to show up dressed to the nines because we're 210s. We're going to show these unsophisticated people in Chucky how you come dressed to a street fight. And I've been seeing some little videos going around online of somebody else that might show up tomorrow night, Corky. The genital herpy of the wrestling business, Barrett Stout. Just when you think you got rid of him, he keeps coming back. You want to come back after we're done handing the Doolies their rear ends, Barrett? You got another thing coming, pal. We're going to end your career once and for all.
Well, a lot of people looking forward.
It'll be a monster match.
To the return of Barrett Stout. A lot of these fans don't want to hear you disparaging him, but now, Chad Bartlett, tell us about the Chucky Street Fight. How are you bringing class to a street fight?
Don't worry, Bronson. We'll get to the president of the Justin Bieber fan club a little bit later. Right now, we need to talk about the street fight. And everybody's saying 24 hours. Who cares about the time?
Don't matter.
Me, the loaded gun, I can beat you out in the street right now. But hey, if you're going to stuff my pockets like Judah says he's going to, I guess I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait to show you the reality of what you've asked for. And why do it in a suit? Heck, I could show up in a pair of Gucci flip-flops and slap the taste out of your mouth. That's all I got to say. They don't pay me enough for this.
Judas?
You got the money, honey. We got the time. These boys are going to take care of it.
Drinking claws and breaking laws, Corky.
Let's do it.
Well, it's all legal in a street fight, a Chucky street fight, and it's going down tomorrow night.
There ain't no laws when you're breaking claws, Corky.
SOM Fright Night. It's happening tomorrow night, 2085 Chucky Highway, 5 p.m. It's going to be a heck of a show, folks. We sure hope we'll see you there. Folks, I'm standing here with the Dooley cousins, Ricky and Silas Dooley, ahead of the Chucky Street Fight for the East Tennessee Tag Team titles. It's going down tomorrow night at SOM Fright Night. Silas, what is a Chucky Street Fight?
Really, as a Chucky Street Fight is just going down and stooping down to the level that these two hooligans have been stooping to for the past several months. They can't beat us in a fair match. They always have to cheat. So I'll tell you what, I'm about tired of it. And I know Ricky is too. So I'll tell you what, we'll meet you down there. Y'all ain't ready for this yet. I hear about all like the privilege stuff that Bronson's got going on and all like the White Claw nonsense and everything that Chad's doing. Yeah, I don't get it, whatever. There's also a lot of talk about herpes. Somebody should check that out. Joe Briggs, I'm looking at you. But come tomorrow night, you're going to learn what it is when you meet two country boys out where you shouldn't. We'll meet you at your own game. It's going to be fun.
Ricky, Silas, best of luck to you tomorrow, gentlemen. It's all going down at the School of Morton, the Chucky Street Fight, SOM Fright Night. We're getting things kicked off at 5 o'clock. It's going to be a tremendous evening of professional wrestling at SOM 2085 Chucky Highway. Fright night. It's going down tomorrow night. Best of luck to you, gentlemen.
Appreciate it, Corky.
I'm Hoot. And I'm Punky. And you're watching SOM Live. Fright night. It's the last time that you will ever see the Sultan. So that's it. And if I've ever said, that's it, and I meant it, there was never a time more than now.
Sending Malik out here to challenge me, if that's what all of that gibberish meant. If he wants to challenge the BTSG, I got 2 words for you, boy. Bring it!
Folks, I'm standing here with the Sultan of Dubai and Prince Malik, members of Devastation Incorporation, ahead of the big match coming up tomorrow between the Sultan and the bow tie stand-up guy. It's going down tomorrow, Fright night. Now, these two have had a few knockdown, drag-out fights in the past. We saw the chain match last week. Highlights from that on the program. What can you tell us about this match tomorrow at Fright Night?
Well, I'm glad that you made that little highlight reel, because that's all that's going to be left for Mr. Bowtie Guy to even try to remember what's happened in the last year or two in his life. I'm very glad that you are a musician and that you have something else to fall back onto, and I really hope you are way better at playing music than you are at wrestling, because you will be out by the end of the night. So, I hope all your fans love to hear your music, because they will not see you wrestle anymore. So with that said, that is it, Corky.
Well, now, PTSG...
That is it!
He is as great of a musical artist as he is a wrestler, and
good. Because he needs to have something to fall back on, because you can still make music when your neck is broken, like it's already been. You can still make music when you're in a wheelchair, which you will be in if you keep up with my Sultan, which you cannot keep up with my Sultan. And like I said before, I guess you can't listen. That is it!
And, well, you heard it, folks. BTSG taking on the Sultan in a grudge match. Should be something else, and it's going down tomorrow, 2085 Chucky Highway at 5 p.m. SOM Fright Night. You don't want to miss it, folks. Devastation Incorporation is going to be there in action, as well as Joe Briggs taking on Alex Monroe for the X Division champion. It's all going down tomorrow night, folks. Stick with us.
Spaceman here for SOM Live, standing with Mook, the BTSG. Tomorrow night is Fright Night. You got the Sultan once again. You guys have had a storied history and plenty of hard-hitting matches, but things are different now. You on the come up again. So what's your thoughts about facing a familiar foe? But the stakes are different now.
You know what, Sultan? You and that little insignificant piece of crap, Prince Malik, you think that you are a roadblock with as big as you are, with as much as we have gone through, with as much pain and torture and torment as you have put me through, you think that you're a roadblock. But I got news for you. In actuality, you are a stepping stone and nothing more. Let me tell you this. This is my opportunity to get back into the picture of the SOM heavyweight title. And I won't squander that opportunity. If anybody knows anything about the BTSG, he gets an opportunity and he makes it happen. So take this word and you better heed it. Watch out, because you're dealing with a meaner, badder, bigger, and better man than I was before. And you ain't ready.
Well, there you have it, folks. Fright Night is proven to be a card stuffed with high impact, high intensity matches. Come and see this man, the BTSG, face a former foe, the Sultan, but with a whole lot bigger stakes. This man is trying to get his championship back. Come and see that on Fright Night. SOM Live. I'm Spaceman. Y'all keep it locked.
All right, folks, I'm standing here with Les, who's the assistant principal at Colonial Heights Middle School in Kingsport, Tennessee, and a very special SOM fan. What's your name, young man?
Thomas.
And Thomas, pleasure to meet you. And now, Les, you wanted us to tell us about an event that's going down at Colonial Heights Middle School on November 2nd.
Yes, November 2nd at 7:30, we're going to be at Colonial Heights Middle School to do a special benefit show. Special thanks to School of Morton for coming out to do that. We're doing it for Thomas's autism dog. They're raising money for that, around $16,000 for that autism dog. We certainly appreciate all the fans coming out and supporting us. We love the SOM wrestlers and fans, and we just thank you and appreciate what you're doing for us.
And we're happy to be involved and helped out, folks. It's going to be a great show for a great cause, and it's all going down 7:30 at Colonial Heights Middle School, November 2nd in Kingsport. We sure hope to see you there, folks. Now stick around for more SOM Live. Hey, folks, that's all for the program today. Remember, once again, this is tomorrow night, 5 p.m. at the School of Morton Arena, 2085 Chuckey Highway. SOM Fright Night is going down. Chad Bartlett.
It's about to be scary good, Corky. You know, these people have not seen the madness and mayhem that is about to be inflicted between Draco, Sick Rick. You got the BTSG ready for the Sultan. That's two high-impact matches that you all are not going to want to miss. It's going to send chills up and down your spine. I'm excited, Corky.
A whole lot of great matches. Should be a tremendous night of action. I'll run it down for you one more time, folks. Alexander Monroe puts his X Division title on the line against the Doctor of Destruction,
Banger.
Joe Briggs. BTSG gonna take on the Sultan. We've got number one with a bullet, the East Tennessee Tag Team Champions.
Your mom's favorite
taking
tag
on
team.
the Dooleys in a Chucky street fight. We've got RT3 putting his East Tennessee title on the line against Brian Rivers in a bull rope match. Woo. And not to mention the big match, the casket match for the SOM Heavyweight Championship. Draco taking on Sick Rick Matrix. It's all going down tomorrow night at SOM Fright Night. You don't want to miss this,
Out
folks.
of this world.
We'll see you next week.
Piensan que me han ganado. Realmente me han puesto en mi lugar, donde siempre he estado. I will ascend.